Hello everybody, this is Joey Blight. Today I'm going to be going over tips on how to play as the villager in Werewolves Within. The villager is a very key role. They can elect a ringleader, and that gives that person 2 times the votes in order to sway the vote to one side or the other. Bad thing is sometimes you can give that ringleader over to a werewolf or deviant, and it won't always work in the favor of the townsfolk. Anyone that's played with me will always know my favorite tactic to play as villager is pretend to be the saint. As a villager, if they vote you, so what? You can still give critical feedback. You can try and look around and see who's giving out accusations and find out who the real saint is, and then take the blame for the saint and hope that the werewolves vote you by bowing your head, doing suspicious saint-like things. If I'm the villager, I'll always bow my head first, and then bow my head during the little prayer session almost every game does that. Another really good trick that I like to play as villager, since almost everyone claims it, if you look at the role list, there's going to be between 1 and 3 villagers. Never more than that, but there's always going to be at least one. With the ringleader ability, you can confirm who a villager really is. If they're next to you, you can lean over, whisper to one villager, go, hey, let's vote for so-and-so as ringleader. And then you tell the other guy on your left, hey, let's vote a different person as ringleader. And depending on who becomes ringleader, you know who is telling the truth. Saying that out in the open, though, is definitely not advisable, because a werewolf will go, yeah, I voted for that person. So you have to do it in whispers. And if there's a saint in play, you can almost guarantee no one's going to whisper to you. Being a villager, giving the ringleader to a power role is almost always the guaranteed bet. Especially when someone isn't counterclaiming that they are power role. So if there's a drifter and no one else is claiming drifter, you have the safest bet to give that drifter ringleader, because they should be voting for the town. But I have seen some games where the werewolves will claim a power role and no one counters their claim, so they go along with being a power role the whole time. A couple of the drawbacks to being villager and trying to act suspicious and take saint blame is that normal roles will also start thinking you're suspicious, and you'll be called a deviant or other things, a werewolf. You might be called a turncloak. So there's a fine balance between. So you want to be careful when you're lying, because if you lie too much, you're just going to get in trouble yourself, and no one's even going to believe that you're the fake saint or that you really are trying to help the town. Something else that I have done as a villager, I will actually claim a power role that no one else has claimed, just so that I can eliminate myself as someone that's fake. Giving out an astrologer claim, you can say, yeah, the houndsman is definitely in play, and most likely they're going to believe you. But if someone counterclaims you and you're a villager, you're kind of screwing yourself and the team over at the same time. So 9 out of 10 times I would stick with claiming a saint role, or just trying to find out who the other villager is and coordinate who the ringleader will be. So I hope these couple tips can help you play a villager better, and maybe the role won't be as bad for you. Thanks for watching. This is Joey Blight. Hope to see you in the game soon.